All right, now, this is going to be super controversial. But you asked me, so I'm giving it to you.
Yes.
All right, so I think that attractiveness piece is a really important piece. Now, Jesus is 1A.
Yes.
Right.
The attractiveness is 1B.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got me?
I got you.
Okay.
I'm with you. You got me.
So I don't think he should diminish the importance of like, yo, I'm attracted to this because that's important.
That is.
Yet at the same time, I think it's dangerous when the person you're attracted to is a person you feel like you're assigned to introduce to Christ.
Right.
It's almost like your motives can be jaded a little bit. Because it's like, I want to get you to Jesus, not to get you to Jesus. I want to get you to Jesus because I'm going to feel okay about being with you.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Justified.
And so I think that gets in the way of you actually being effective in reaching them. Because you're going to be so pressed to reach them. You may not be as patient as you need to be. You may force conversations when the door's not open to have those conversations. So I feel like, you know, I talk about this in relational intelligence. I feel like it's dangerous when you try to date someone that should be your assignment.
Right.
Not that you're not assigned to who you date,
Word.
but it's like, yo, if they're not saved right now, they just somebody you're attracted to.
Yes.
But if they're not saved, they're not somebody you should be with.
Right.
So what you need to do is pump the brakes. I'll tell the dude, what you need to do is pump the brakes, see if that person comes to Christ.
Right.
And if they come to Christ, maybe that needs to be your confirmation that this is not just an assignment.
Right.
This is something I need to pursue.
Okay.
Because I'm just telling you, the beauty on the outside is important.
It is.
But that Christ-like character on the inside is what makes her a woman you can trust.
That's sustaining. Yep.
You know what I mean? The finer they are, the more options they have, the more approach they're going to be. So the greater character they got to have.
Right.
Okay. Yeah,
That's true.
You got me? So I feel like I'm not judging anybody, but y'all ask me, if you running after her and she fine and she don't have Christ-like character, you probably going to be calling me later. You know what I'm talking about? I need to talk, PD. I need my heart broke. She was, I found her talking to Billy at the gym. You know what I mean?
Going crazy.
And even for the strongest man, I mean, if your duty starts out, the Great Commission, pretty soon it's my duty to please that boo. That's where it's going.
It's gonna go.
It's going, even if you're strong.
Which makes it difficult for you to witness more in the future.
Right.
Because it's, you know what I mean? Even though that person knows you're human, you kind of gave away a little bit of your credibility. What you think about that?
I was definitely gonna say that. I know I work with couples, and oftentimes it's couples that they have gotten married and maybe one found Christ and the other didn't, and they took a chance because one was fine. And so now we deal with on the back end character issues and things like that, because it's like the person says, well, this is the way I was when you got with me, so now you want me to be different.
Wow.
And so that's some of the things I look at. If they never grow and get to be a better person or just spiritually grow, then what are you going to do? So I always say you need to pump the brakes. That's where I go back to the equally yoked piece. Like, do they have a real relationship with God? Because God will be able to check them on things that if they don't have that relationship, they won't get checked.
So do you think it would be dangerous to even try to share Christ with this person that you're really attracted to?
I think you can share Christ. I just think you shouldn't date them.
Yeah.
So it goes back to what he said, like if
you're
they your
able to
assignment.
keep it separate.
Yeah, you shouldn't. He said in his book, you shouldn't date your assignment.
Yeah. You can't control who you're attracted to.
Right.
You can't control if you act on that attraction.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's just not, it's not safe. It's not emotionally safe. You are setting yourself up. You set yourself up more than likely for heartbreak. And I know it's hard to be alone. That's better than going through a breakup. I'm telling you, being bored is better than going through constant breakups, raising your body counts. It's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But isn't it also true? You've heard the stories where a guy would have been a knucklehead, said, I was out here wilding and crazy, but I met her. She made me want to change. I got in there and da. So
that's a great point.
Okay.
But my question to you would be, is that the exception or the rule?
Right.
And do you want to base your decisions on exceptions?
Yeah.
So there's some anomalies where that happens, but she spends a lot more time with couples than I do. That's not likely. That's not the story the majority of the time.
It's way more.
Right.
A guy can have an appreciation for a woman that has high character.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that appreciation that he has for her is going to produce a transformation in him.
Mm-hmm. Normally it pulls away.
And then I think I'm a little more, maybe I'm biased and I'm wrong, but I know women. And so women need God to help them so we can be influenced by the world and things like that. And so oftentimes when a man is sold out, they all the way in. But a woman can be influenced a little more, I feel like.
Being safe, I don't know.
So like, you know, women doing crazy stuff, they busting out windows. I have wives who won't have sex for 6 months to a year because they just don't want to. They don't like the person. And it's like, what did the Bible say? Yes. So when you get into those type of things, it's like, you can't throw Christianity because they weren't there when you marry them. Right. So that's why I go all the way back to, I think they need to have Jesus in their life.
From the beginning.
From the beginning.